Vicki from Minerva. Today's a really exciting day because today we are launching brand new Minerva Exclusive sewing kits. So in case you haven't seen these before, every single month we launch brand new sewing kits here at Minerva that contain everything you need to be able to make a garment. So just to give you a little bit of information about the kits to start with, in case you haven't come across them before. So like I said, the kits contain everything you need, the pattern, the fabric, and all the notions to be able to make any size or any view from the pattern. So, whatever size or whatever view you want to sew, that if you buy the kit as it comes, it's going to have everything in it that you need. However, what makes our kits a little bit different is that they are completely customizable. So the idea with this is you can just buy the components of the kit that you wish to. So for example, if you already own the pattern, then you could just omit that from the kit, and then it would obviously be pointless having to buy a pattern twice just for the sake of it. If you wanted to, say, order a little bit extra fabric or a little bit less, you can always tweak the contents of the meterage that comes in the kit. And if, for example, say you already own the needles or any of the bits of the haberdashery that you need, again, you could always omit those from the kit. So whatever, you only need to buy just the parts of the kit that you want. But if you order it literally just as it comes on the website, then you've got absolutely everything that you need in there. All our kits come with a completely free sew-along video. So one of our amazing teachers or tutors here at Minerva films a video from start to finish of making each of these patterns. So you can, dip in and out if there was a particular bit that you were getting stuck with, or if, you're maybe new to sewing and you'd like to, have somebody guide you through the whole project, or if you're somebody that, just prefers to learn visually, then the videos are great for that, and they're always packed full of tips and techniques, that just help you along in your sewing journey. There's always something new to learn in sewing, isn't there? So in this video today, I'm going to talk you through the 2 different kits that we're launching today. So we have 10 kits in total, 5 different fabric choices for one pattern and 5 different fabric choices for another. And the kits this month are both knit tops, which we thought was perfect for this time of year, as we sort of coming into the colder months here in the UK, but we still want something, that's really versatile. It can be worn, as it's sort of transitioning the seasons. So we thought these jersey knit tops will be perfect, and we've got some absolutely gorgeous fabrics that we've teamed with them. So let's get stuck into each kit. So I'll run through the contents of each kit, and then of course the good part of all the different fabric choices that you've got. So let's start first. Let's start with the Amy knit top. So we'll insert pictures as we go, and so you can see the line drawing and you can see the details of the pattern as I'm talking about it. So the Amy knit top is a pattern from Stylark, and both patterns this month are from Stylark patterns. Now with this pattern, you actually have 2 different size bands to choose from. So when you're choosing your kit, just make sure that you select the correct pattern in the right size band for you. And the sizes cover, I think it's a size 6 to a size 30 between those 2 size bands. So the Amy knit top, it's an absolutely gorgeous a cowl neckline top. It has side splits which can be tied if you want, which I think is a really lovely feature. It has an asymmetrical hem again, which just adds a little bit of interest and an easy to sew detail to just elevate a sort of wardrobe workhorse. And then it has full length sleeves, but of course you could shorten those if you wish to. So that the main feature of this top is that beautiful cowl neckline, which, you want a fabric that hangs and drapes beautifully for that. So what you actually get included in the kit, so of course you get your pattern itself. Then you also get a packet of clear elastic, which this is used to stabilise the shoulder seams. You get a matching thread for the fabric that you choose. And you also get a packet of ballpoint machine sewing needles, which are the perfect size for the fabric that we've put in the kit. And it is quite important you use a ballpoint needle for this fabric that's in this kit, just to avoid, creating any holes or ladders, and just to give you, really neat stitching and a professional finish on your garment. So the fabric choices that we've got this month. Now for both kits this month, we've actually gone with our Minerva Exclusive Viscose Jersey fabric, which is, out of all the Minerva Exclusive fabrics, is definitely one of my favourites, both to sew and to wear. It's got, well, in fact, I'll hold a piece out for you so you can see it as I'm talking about it. It's just absolutely, it's the most amazing quality viscose jersey I've ever felt. It's absolutely gorgeous. And here is the first design, which is called Orchid Spray, and isn't that absolutely beautiful? I just love like the sort of rusty, warm tones that you get in this print. I think it's gorgeous. And the characteristic of a viscose jersey, that the viscose element gives it this fabulous drape, which you can see there as I'm holding it up. You see how that hangs and moves, and we thought that was just absolutely perfect for the cowl neckline on this top pattern. You know, it's gonna sit really, really well into that cowl neckline, and it's gonna hang, you know, with that asymmetric hemline. It's gonna hang really well. If you do wish to tie those little side splits, you can do, and that'll sit really nicely in this fabric. Yeah. It's just the perfect fabric for the pattern. So this is fabric choice number 1. Like I said, this is called Orchid Spray. It's just such a beautiful warm tone colour palette. We thought perfect for this time of year. Then the next one we have, so this is called Popcorn Jelly, and this is the smallest scale print that we've got in the collection of these 5 kits. And as you can see, it's like all sort of like little blobs and shapes that are layered in all these gorgeous bright colours on like a sort of tealy bluey coloured background. It's just really, really pretty. Definitely a more understated sort of the actual print there, but the colours are what make it really special in this fabric. That's beautiful. The next, oh, and I forgot to say as well, what we will do is, as we're going through the video, we'll insert images of this top that has been made by some of our wonderful brand ambassadors here at Minerva. So you'll be able to see the top made up on real people, but, you know, made by real sewists in the community, and that have made them up in all the different fabrics, because I think it's just really, you know, it's really inspiring to be able to see, isn't it, when people, you know, the different versions in the different fabrics, and just see what they look like on real people. So the next print we've got, make sure I've got this the right way up. So this one is called Tiger Paradise. And green is such a popular colour we're finding at the moment. And this is such a rich, sort of deep, jewel toned green. It's been a really popular print as we're coming into autumn this year. So we thought this would be lovely to feature in the kit. And then it has these little sort of like dashes of orange, which when you look up close, you can see a little tigers in all that foliage there in the background. Really beautiful. And then the next one we have, this is another really lovely print. So this one is called Lithograph Leaves. It's one of my favourites, this one. And how beautiful is that? Oh, I just love the colours in this one. They're so vivid, but not like sort of too bright either. The black base sort of background colour just tones it all down, makes it a really wearable print. But I just think the blues and the purples in that are just gorgeous. And again, all these sort of layered leaves in all different shapes and sizes scattering the surface there. Really, really beautiful. And then the last one, another of our favourites, this one is called Floral Resort. And this is another smaller scale design. And it's a beautiful dark floral, which I don't know, if you're anything like me, you'll be a huge fan of dark floral prints. And I just think this one is absolutely gorgeous. Such a pretty design. So many beautiful colours on there, but overall it is quite, you know, it is a darker print, which again we thought would just suit the sort of autumn and winter months that we're coming into now here in the UK. And yeah, I think you could just wear that with practically anything. I think it's such a lovely, lovely print. So that's all 5 options for the first pattern, the Amy knit top. So let's go on to the second kit. So the second one, get the pattern out here. So this is the Oakley Knit Tunic, and this is the one we've actually got sewn up on the mannequin here. And it's another, so it's another knit top design, or a tunic top. And this one has a simple round neck collar, round neckline. And then the shape of the top just comes out a little bit as it gets towards the hemline. It's quite simple and plain from the front, but on the back it has this like extra panel that's been sewn in. Again, we'll put the line drawings in so you can see the details as I'm talking about them. And it has like a high-low hem, so at the back the hemline dips lower into like this curved sort of shape. And it just adds fullness at the back of the garment. So, I mean, again, if you're anything like me, you'll love tops like this. I just think they're so wearable. The type of thing, you know, that the wardrobe workhorses. You know, you can wear them to work. You can dress them up if you're going out. You know, going for a meal or something, and you know, choose a gorgeous fabric through a relatively simple sew. But you know, they're just the sorts of things you can get loads and loads of wear out of. The other special detail on this pattern is on the sleeves. So the sleeves with this one are 3/4 length sleeves, and they have this little tie detail. Again, you can see it on this one here. So it's a little tie detail that sits at the edge of the edge of the sleeve, and it just adds an extra something. It's actually quite an easy detail to sew. It looks more difficult than it is, but it's actually really easy to do. I think that will be a really nice thing you could actually bring in on other patterns in the future as well, just to add a little bit of detail to to a top like this. So in terms of what you get in the kits, in the Oakley kit, again, this pattern comes in different size bands. So you just need to make sure that you choose, the right size band for you, when you're, if you're purchasing the kit. And so you get the pattern itself in the kit. You also get a packet of clear elastic again, which again is for stabilising. You also in this one get a packet of interfacing. You also get, again, a matching thread that you'll need, that matches the fabric that you choose. And again, you also get a packet of ballpoint needles, which is perfect for the fabric that we've included in the kits. So everything you need there to be able to make the pattern. And then the fabrics we've chosen. So these are more viscose jerseys from the Minerva Exclusive range. They're just absolutely gorgeous. So the first one is called Floral Carousel, and it's so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. How lovely is this? Those pinks and blues on a black background. Again, it's another, a dark floral. So, again, if you like me and you love a dark floral, I think you'll love this one. I think it's quite a small scale print. Really, really wearable. Again, I think it'd just go with anything. The next one we've got, so this one is actually the same as the sample that we've got here. And this is one of our best-selling all-time prints in the Minerva Exclusive range. And this one is called Boudoir Bouquet. It's absolutely, what a glorious design this one is. Again, you can see it's a darker colour palette. It's like a tealy, deep, petrol-y blue colour in the background. And then it has these pops of almost like an emerald jewelly green, and then a rich purpley magenta sort of pink colour in all the flowers on there. Oh, it's just stunning. I'm never surprised. I'm not surprised that this one's been one of your best-selling prints. So I just think it's beautiful. Oh, and I think it looks so good in this top. The next one we've got, so this is something a little bit more colourful. So this one is called Rainforest Rhythm. Oops, there we are. And this one you'll be able to see is another leaf print design. And I just think the colour palette in this one is gorgeous. It's predominantly greens, pinks, blues. There's a little bit of mustard in there, like a mint green, a white. And they're all set against a black background. So they really, again, pop against that gorgeous, deep, dark background. Really, really beautiful. I think I love the scale on that one. It's just a little bit bigger, but, not a really huge scale. I think it's just really, really wearable. The next one we've got, now this is our larger scale print in this section as collection of kits. So this one is called Painted Bouquet, and look how stunning this is. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? It's this dark, sort of like mulberry purpley coloured design, colour in the background, and then all these gorgeous flowers that you can see the sort of the artist's brushstrokes in those flowers. you can see all the paintwork details, and it really is just like a work of art that's come to life on fabric. Really, really beautiful. So that one's definitely going to be more of a statement top that, oh, I just think that would be so beautiful to wear. And then the last fabric option for the Oakley is our floral whirl print. This one is just another gorgeous dark floral. I think dark florals are just so beautiful to wear at this time of year, and really throughout the year as well. They're all really sort of versatile patterns and fabrics, I think, this month. But isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Again, it has a black background, and the predominant colours in this print are like a hyacinthy sort of purpley colour, a burnt orange, a lemon, pink, white, a very soft blue, and quite a bright mint green. Really, really beautiful colour palette. Oh, I think that's lovely. And again, it's a little bit of a larger scale print, but not as large as the last fabric that we looked at. That's really, really pretty. So that's all 5 fabric choices in each of the kits. So like I said, throughout the video there, we will have put in some images of our wonderful brand ambassadors who have sewn up these kits, and they will be posting their makes on the Minerva website today. So do head to the homepage and have a look at the Explore view. You'll be able to see all those posts going on the website today, so you can read, the posts from those makers, how they found the kit to sew, was the fabric easy to work with, see some gorgeous photographs of them made, worn on different people of all different shapes and sizes, and showing all the different fabric options. So I think that's just really inspiring, isn't it? If there's a particular fabric you're interested in, to be able to see it actually made up, I think it just really helps you visualise, doesn't it, what it's going to look like. So as always, below this video, I will put links to each of the specific kits that we've talked about today. So all 10 kits, you'll be able to find the links directly to those on our website. And I'll also tag to the video the patterns themselves and the individual fabrics. So again, you can find the kits that way if you wish, or, just have a look at the fabrics and patterns that are available separately. And also in the link in the description below, I'll also put links to the sew along videos that we have for each of the patterns, and they're free to everybody. They're not just there for people who have bought the kit. They're free to everybody. So if you're interested in the kits, and if you may be thinking like, oh, you haven't sewn with Jersey before or something like that, and you want to have a look at the sew alongs first to see if it's the type of pattern that you want to tackle, you're absolutely free to do that. You can watch the sew alongs videos first, and like I said before, there's always something new to learn in sewing, isn't there? So the sew alongs are just fantastic to watch anyway. So let me know in the comments below, which was your favourite pattern from the kits this month? Which was your favourite fabric? Is there any that you're dying to sew? I'd love to hear from you what your favourite was. I always struggle to pick a favourite, and especially both these patterns, because they're two of my favourites. I just love styles like this, and I honestly think all the fabrics would just look gorgeous in them. So yeah, it's impossible for me to pick a favourite this month, but I'd love to hear what your favourite is. Please do give this video a like and give us a follow. It really helps us. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll be back again soon with more videos filled with fabric and sewing goodness.